So, I just watched this brand new film that came out on Max called Sweethearts. This is the brand new sort of rom-com-y style movie coming out on Max. A nice movie for all those relationship movie lovers out there, all those lonely 23-year-old men like me who have nothing better to do on a Sunday night than to watch something like this. Kind of. Maybe. Not really, actually, because this isn't your typical sort of rom-com. It's sort of an interesting take on that genre, and it's a movie that I actually sort of enjoyed watching. Sweethearts stars Kiernan Shipka and Nico Haraga, who play these two best friends who are both in committed relationships with these two people that they've been dating since high school. Now they're away at college, and of course they are with each other at college, and they are not with their lovers. Their lovers are back home and doing other things. And they come up with this plan to break up with their high school romances, to break up with their high school lovers so they can enjoy college and enjoy the college experience and be free from their long-distance relationships. And of course, along the way, it takes the beats and does the journey that you sort of expect it to go. You know, these characters sort of start experimenting with different ideas and experiencing, different relationships. I found this movie to be really, really fun. One of the reasons I actually really like the cast here, these are actors that I've never really seen in anything before. I've heard of these people. I've seen them in other stuff that I haven't watched, but like have seen from a distance. So I was really impressed here. Kiernan Shipka, particularly, is really, really fun and sort of hilarious. Caleb Huron, who plays their third best friend, this sort of other friend in the group, is absolutely incredible. Every scene that he's in was a massive, massive laugh for me. And that's what this movie does really, really well. It's trying to be kind of like this absurd comedy in the vein of like the older style early 2000s comedies, and I think sometimes it works, but as many movies that try to capture that sort of vibe nowadays, it does tail off at different points in the story, and I do feel like a lot of the sort of payoffs with the relationships and the characters are maybe not so satisfying. Maybe that's just me. But there are a lot of clever sequences in this movie that are very kind of honest about friendships and the differences between friendships and love and how that kind of evolves and whether it should evolve. And it's a very smart take on something like that I don't think I've ever really seen done, at least this boldly in cinema. I hate using the word cinema describing a rom-com. It is cinema, but in its own weird way. So what you can expect from this movie is to get some decent laughs, to get a fine sort of romance story, if you even want to call it that, that maybe doesn't lead to the most satisfying place in the world, but does say and do something a little bit different that other films don't really do. At times it does trail off, it becomes a little bit boring, some of the jokes don't exactly land, it kind of works like a 2024 rom-com where the whole thing doesn't work, there's nothing truly super, super memorable or exciting or hilarious about it that you're going to be running around telling your friends you have to check out this movie, it's the new Superbad, it's the greatest thing that has ever released in the history of man. No, it's not going to be that, but if you're looking for something to watch on like a random Sunday night or Saturday night or Friday night because you have no friends and you just want to watch a movie alone by yourself in your room, go ahead and watch Sweethearts because I had a really good time with this movie. There's a lot to really enjoy about this one. I actually think that Max does the original standalone sort of rom-com-y like movies a lot better than sort of Netflix. Netflix will put out like 10 of these types of movies a year, and like 9 of them will be horseshit. Max will put out a lot less, maybe 2 or 3, but like 2 of those 3 will be pretty damn good. You know, almost the same amount of decent movies between the two, but a lot less fluff for Max. And because of that, I appreciate Max's efforts in Warner Brothers as a whole and how they treat film. I think they do a much better job than Netflix. Netflix is just looking for the next quick buck. Max is over here with Sweethearts. Like, bang, cinema, bang, best picture of the year, right? Obviously no, but this is a very, very fun movie, a movie that is definitely fitting to be a streaming movie. I had a really good time with it. It is fun, hilarious, and tries to do something different, which I appreciate. I will give Sweethearts a 3 out of 5, and I recommend that you go check it out if you have nothing to do. Ever. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe for more, turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one.